Hello Maria, welcome back to my channel, Pinay Reality TV, my kind of mix. Nama saya Maria in the Philippines. For this video today, I'm not going to react anything related to music, but cultural differences between the Philippines and Indonesia. The very first time I heard bahasa, what do you call that? Indonesian music. My first Indonesian song was Percayalah by Afgan and Raisa. It was actually suggested in the comment section. I just felt in love with it. Because I love the song, I really tried my best to learn it. I think that's where my love for Indonesian music and language started. It urges me to delve and get more information about Indonesia and crazy. Well, it is crazy because it's like exploring Indonesia and refreshing Philippines history. What I learned from school. So yeah, here we go.
Indonesia are both countries that I adore and have spent a lot of time in over the past few years.
Wow.
But I realize they often get mixed up
Sure.
as they are both exotic island nations and the two most populous countries in Southeast Asia. Both are filled with stunning beaches,
Ooh.
volcanoes, green
call that?
landscape, and smiling faces.
Yeah, that's right. There's a trivia I have for you guys that here in my country, there's actually a city that we call a city of smiles. Moving on.
Which their looks are shockingly similar. The cost of living in both
That is right, guys, because the first time that I saw Raisa when I was reacting to the MV Perchayla, I was looking at her, but then actress from my country, her name is Bella Padilla. Her Instagram photos are actually flashing at the back of my mind, and I was like, ooh, Raisa and Bella Padilla could fool us and could actually make us believe that they're twins. And I was
is more or less the same, and the island life could not be more prevalent.
Wow.
But culturally speaking, the
Island
two
life.
countries don't exactly feel the same. Of course, there's the obvious things like jeepneys in the
Sarao,
Philippines,
sarao
street
cheese.
musicians in Indonesia,
Wow, guys.
and the diversity
Oh, hello,
in cuisine.
hello.
But let's look a little closer so we can fully understand their cultural differences.
1. Colonization.
Okay.
The Philippines was colonized longest by the Spanish,
Right.
while for Indonesia it was the Dutch.
300
This
years.
instilled new values, beliefs, and traditions into each country, leading them to what they are today. That's why the Indonesian language has over 10,000 Dutch-rooted
Wow.
words, and it's also why Filipinos eat foods like lechon, adobo, and leche flan.
And also our language, we have a lot of Spanish words, like for example in our kitchen we use cuchara, caldero. They are in our daily conversations as well. I believe that's the same to you guys in Indonesia. I mean the Dutch words.
2. Religion.
Behind me is the Istiqlal Mosque. This is the third biggest mosque in the world.
Wow.
It holds 200,000 people.
Indonesia is the world's largest Muslim country with 264 million people.
Amazing.
This means that it's hard to find pork, and you will hear prayers out loud 5 times a day. But as a whole, they aren't as religious as Filipinos, who are over 90% Catholic. Nobody celebrates
Oh,
any holiday as festive
that's
as Filipinos
Christmas!
celebrate.
Christmas!
Yeah.
3. Language.
Oh, by the way,
Indone-
guys, before we go into language, I also have a fun trivia for you that whenever the calendar hits September 1st, that's the time that you're going to be hearing Christmas carols blasting on radio as well as television shows celebrating it. Like, for example, in a variety show, ASAP, singers and dancers, they also have Christmas choreography and music as well. So it's really, it's really crazy, but I think we are the people that are celebrating Christmas the longest. So, like September, October, November, December. So yeah, that's almost 3 months.
Indonesia has over 300 native
stickers.
languages, while
Wait,
the Philippines has 170, most of them being
Let's get
regional
back to that.
dialects.
Christmas!
3. Language.
Oh,
Indonesia has over
misspelled
300
language.
native languages, while the Philippines has 170, most of them being
100?
regional
Oh
dialects.
my god.
Ano ka po, are?
Ano nga po are?
While both countries are easy to get around with English,
How do you say ano nga po are? Ano means what in my language? Okay.
while both countries are easy to get around with English,
Cool.
Filipinos take the crown with their fluency in the
What,
language.
really?
So the next time you hear someone say that the Philippines and Indonesia are the same, remember what we have learned about in this video. I recommend
Alright guys, so Drew said that when it comes to English fluency, Filipinos take their crown now. Thank you so much, Drew, if you think that way. And I believe that's based on your experience here as a foreigner in my country. But in my reality, the reason why I don't really believe that, because first, I don't have the statistics right in front of me that could tell me that indeed it is true. But as I've said, here in my reality, where I'm living right now, the people here don't speak English. We speak our native language, not even our national language. If you're going to watch our television shows, especially the talk shows, the guests and the hosts, you will hear them converse in this fusion that we call Tagalog English, or in short, Taglish. And oh, by the way, guys, I think a BPO industry here in my country, or call centers, have helped a lot when it comes to fluency, because we have clients from Australia, the USA, UK, and Canada. So I think that's it. And yeah, we have training centers, English teachers for ESL, teaching online one-on-one classes to South Koreans, Chinese, and Japanese. So that's just based on my experience. So thanks so much for watching with me and for watching this video entirely. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and tap that notification bell to be notified every time I have a new upload. Again, my name is Maria from the Philippines. Maraming salamat po and mabuhay tayong lahat. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!